Hey guys, and welcome to SavageSeidel17. Today we're playing more Welcome To 2017. Back with the Mercedes career mode, and today we're in Singapore. Sorry about a bit of a wait because it's been absolutely soaking, so I've had no chance to get any internet, and have I actually got enough? Oh dear. Only just under the amount for a major weight reduction upgrade, which I will be going for next, because I do not have enough R&D points to go for this upgrade, the drag upgrade, and the engine is just as always as it is. So yeah, we'll head straight on to the race. Yeah, this is a very, very long Grand Prix. It takes about an hour to finish. Well, just under an hour. So yeah, we'll be on for a long ride. Oh dear, I forgot to take a grid penalty. Oh no. Oh well.
With that then, let's run
yeah, we do start from pole position, I do believe. Yep. Yeah, so can I actually do the one stop? Thank you very much. So it's actually 53 minutes 45 53 minutes 45 seconds and 230 milliseconds or something, I don't know. Rich revs, 5 red lights, and away we go for the Singapore Grand Prix. Oh dear, I've got a shocking start. Oh, Raikkonen's got a pretty nice start here. Oh, he's gone for the lead, Kimmy. Whoa, that was sketchy. Trying to go around the outside. This is going to be... Don't want an incident in the real Grand Prix. Oh dear. Looks like he does have the more flowing run. Straight line speed battle here against Raikkonen. Leaving plenty of space. Oh dear. It's not very pleasant. Sergio Perez has somehow found his way up into 4th place. Seems as the patch has really helped Sergio Perez. Like, he got a podium last race, and that was genuinely, he didn't use any strategy. Mainly because Italy doesn't have too much strategy, but yeah, he did quite well. My major upgrade will be coming. Oh dear! In time, oh dear. In time for, I believe, the United States or the Mexican Grand Prix, so that will be very nice, won't it? Hopefully it works. My Singapore downforce upgrade did succeed, so yeah, we do have more downforce heading into this race. It's a weight reduction upgrade, not a tyre wear upgrade, just saying. Dear. Doesn't look like we have the quickest car here today. The Singapore Grand Prix. Wow. Oh, I should have put I forgot to put a setup on. It's not very fun. Oh, Sergio Perez could contest for the podium here. He's going down the inside of my teammate. I'm going to have to rejoin with Sergio Perez because he would be a boss teammate. Yeah, I've already officially made my plans. If I can, I'll head back to Force India. I just wanted to win a championship, and I didn't think I could do it with a Force India, but now because of the bloody patch, I think I could. So, yeah, that's nice, isn't it? Yeah, we're on super, so we're pulling off the one stop today. Oh dear. No. Look at this. I don't think. Yeah, you couldn't do this well. Oh dear. Oh dear! Oh, we've taken out our teammate in the process. Maybe I should just throw this race in the trash. No. I don't know what setup. I think I'm actually running increased downforce. I think I'm running that. But I'm going all over the place. I thought you could saw it, Jeff. Are you blind? Maybe you need to go to Specsavers. The gap to Kimi Räikkönen is 4.3 seconds, so yes. It's very nice. Do I actually have a train behind me? Oh dear lord, that's just shocking. I have a train and I'm in rich revs. I'll put it down to standard one now. On purple. Now I should just run rich for the whole lot. You don't think I'm on the bang on the pace here at Singapore? Purple by 1.4 seconds. Maybe it's Lewis who's forming the train. Ah, there we go. That's just a lovely analogy. I wonder what would happen if I go back to Force India. Would I get all my core competencies back? You know how you get like your core competencies if you like go from a team? I wonder if I get mine back for Force India. I'm not really sure. I should probably chuck it down in Santa Rosa and start saving some fuel. I'd like to congratulate Lewis Hamilton for winning the Drivers' World title. Oh, and I have some very unfortunate news. Oh dear. Unfortunately, now this is completely my fault. I left the United States tickets to go to the United States Grand Prix on the table outside my house, and since it's been raining and it's been so windy these past couple of days, unfortunately it blew away and probably would have got wet. So yeah, I still have my Mexico ones though, so I'll be heading to Mexico still. But that is so like sucky that did fortunately happen. Should I play Team Orders and let Hamilton pass? I mean, you'll get DR. No, is this a DRS zone? I suspect so. Yes, it is. So Lewis Hamilton with ease flies past us, but we'll be gone for a move. A very illegal overtake. Oh, and that man behind me, Lewis Hamilton, is gonna win the Drivers' World title at the... I really hope he doesn't win it at United States. I want to see it in real life. But he will win it, because I don't think he's... I mean, it's a 59-point gap to Sebastian Vettel. Like, the year started off so well for Sebastian. And you think about it, if it wasn't for his poor start at Singapore, he would have probably won, or still had a very decent shot at winning the Drivers' World title. Now it's just all gone down the drain for him. Oh, and also another thing is his problems in the Japanese Grand Prix. That was just terrible to see for Sebastian. Dear Lord. It's not nice. Oh, and I did forget to mention something. Me and my community, we're trying to create a big race so everyone in our community can race in. Well, we've got 26 people, so out of the 22, 4 of them cannot compete, but yeah. I think I'll be in the commentary box and just commentating on the race. I might be in it though. You never know. Yeah, we've been trying to arrange that, me and the last pig 203. Hasn't quite worked out though, so yeah, doesn't always work out for you anyway. Oh hell, someone's, yeah, he's in the pits. He's got to be going for a 2-pit sort of strategy. I reckon you could only just make a one-stop work on Ultras. What tyres is he on? He's pitted for another set of Ultra subs. Oh, and Daniel Ricciardo is actually not qualified. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you, Ricciardo did not qualify inside the top 10. Yeah, that was pretty appalling, wasn't it, Daniel? It actually proves that the Red Bull really doesn't have too much pace. I mean, yeah, they've got 2 wins for the season. One from Max Verstappen. and one from Daniel Ricciardo, but at like the same time. And you're not, like the Red Bull's one of its strongest chaps is Singapore, yet they're not performing to their top level, which I'm not a huge fan of. I don't know why, but Malaysia's like one of my favourite circuits for some reason. It's just, I know, well, I'm actually pretty good at it, just to be honest. That was one of the tracks I got a victory at, if you remember last season. It's a very nice victory to get at Malaysia. So and that was my first win for Force India. Yeah. I had a really good string of races towards the end of the 2017 season last year. So this is what it was last year, and I'm also going to go into this year. We won the first ever race in Australia, which was not down at all to pace. We were still in the McLaren, and we pulled something out of our arse, so yeah. Oh, and then it's, I believe, China. We got some. I'm actually very specific on remembering what results I do get. I believe Shanghai, China, 4th. Alright, now yeah, I'll just do my home run from last season. So, first race for Force India, we ended up 7th place. And then we had a shocking Belgian Grand Prix. Then we won the Italian Grand Prix, finished on the podium in 3rd place at Singapore Grand Prix. Last time out, geez, my old teammate is really deciding to put some ass on me. We won the Malaysian Grand Prix, had about an 8th in Japan, a 4th in the United States where Perez got 2nd. He's actually a really good teammate, is Perez. I understand why people pick Ocon, but I don't honestly pick Perez, because he's just better. No, I shouldn't have said that. Really shouldn't have. Oh no! The internet connection quality is currently not sufficient to your broadcast gameplay. I should mainly focus more on the screen than I do that. Yeah. Sergio Perez looks very quick, which is very scary at the same time. Think about everyone's going for a 2-stop at this point, so we will take the lead, and we'll just see what tyres Raikkonen goes on to. Super socks, alright. So he's going for a 2-stop today. Perhaps Perez could pull off the 1-stop. This could be sketchy here. If Perez can pull off the 1-stop, it's going to be me versus my old teammate, which will be probably one of the best battles you will ever see. And Perez is like one of the best teammates to have. He's so good. Like, he can get on the podium on his good days, and he's just good in the game. And in real life as well, he performs the car a lot. Oh, and it's Carlos Sainz's first race for Renault Sport. Oh dear, we've had a yellow flag. Somebody's struggling. We will be checking who that is. And I should not gone for the overtake there, so I will be doing a flashback. Someone around these realms. And someone pops a tyre, I do believe. Who? Then why was there yellow flags? Was it just Fiat exiting the pits, or was the Sauber have anything wrong with him? Like, that was a very odd yellow flag. Oh dear, I've overtaken him. Pretty illegally, we've had a bit of contact here. Someone's out. Gone round the outside. Couldn't quite pull it. Sergio Perez. If he can pull off the one stop, wow, what a man. Someone is, I believe, DNF'd. I mean, Stoffel Van Dorn. Is that like really an odd thing? Stoffel Van Dorn not being able to continue. Oh, Max Verstappen is joined here. Oh dear. I reckon you can, I don't believe there's rain. No, there's not. Yep. So if you can, I reckon if Perez and assuming Verstappen can get their tyres to lap 10, they should be alright to go on the softs and make it a one stop. Yeah. Does this guy legit want me to join or not? He's rejoining his parties, which is stupid. And it's quite annoying me a little bit. By that I mean a lot. Oh dear, he's in the pits. Max Verstappen though has stayed out. This could be a lot more interesting now. We could be fighting Esteban Ocon. If he can get his tyres to the end, I'll finish on the podium. Man, this race has gone by quickly, already on lap 10. Bad boys on there. That's nice. Yeah, but like I was gonna post a video for when it was absolutely bucketing it down. Like there was an underpass somewhere around like where I live, and like it was full of water. You could not walk under there because there was tons of water. There was about a pile of water. Like I saw this hat on the ground, and when we were back there in about 5 minutes, the hat was gone. I'm not sure if that was just someone picked it up, but yeah. It's like that weather is insane. We don't have a pool in our backyard, just saying, but like it looked like we had a pretty much legit pool, and like yeah, it's quite intriguing and interesting. I got very wet, so and it quite annoyed me, but yeah. My tyres are still in fine condition. What's my pit lap? Lap 13. Tyre isn't too terrible around Singapore. Oh dear. Sergio Perez has put on a set of ultra soft tyres. Max Verstappen is in the pits. Looks like we are going to be the only one pulling off a one stop today. No, Ocon stays out! Esteban Ocon, you are a living legend. He might just be able to stretch out his tyres to the point of the soft compound for him to make a one stop strategy and finish on the podium for a Force India. What a living legend he would be then. I've actually done quite a good job. Regen position is third, so still been effective effective first, really. This is actually, I believe, the effective order, if I am correct, where everyone is now. Don't need you right now. Jeez, who's in 4th place? Oh dear. Oh no. Well. Oh dear. Esteban Ocon is actually going to be an effective second. Well, he's probably going to be effective. By the end, he's probably going to be effective 4th or 3rd, but that is fantastic. Yes, we will be pitting at the end of this lap. This is like one of the most awkward pit lanes you can ever imagine in Formula 1. Oh no, dear lord, what is the speed limit? Like, at some tracks it's 80 in my opinion. I might be getting that wrong, by the way. I think it's probably like 60 or something, but like, this is one of the most, I'd say, dangerous pit lanes, especially in the wet, like, oh, this game is ridiculous. It said I only broke the speed limit there. Ocon's in. So, oh dear, it's going to be very close. Teammate Lewis Hamilton is pitted! No, you're actually, this actually might be pretty, oh, you little. Well, nobody's going to be able to pull it for the end of the race, so yeah, I can just stick it out of here. Teammate is now exiting the pit lane. What tires is he on? He's gone on to another set. He's gonna make a bloody 3-stop as Lewis Hamilton. Like, I'm making a 1-stop. He's making a bloody 5-stop. As far as I'm concerned. I'm gonna continue to chuck on all those tires. I mean, it's just not fun. chuck it down to lean revs. Just save some fuel and yeah, continue on. Let's see here. How did I magically end up with 8 friends online to 2? That's quite odd. Nah, actually, nah. There we go. Someone's causing a bit of a train up there. I'm still in lean revs. We have a safety car. What the what has happened with Romain Grosjean's Haas F1 car? Oh, he's just retired from the race. The race is just too long for him. And we have a safety car. That is fantastic. It's actually pretty good for me because I can reset my strategy. I'll chuck on another set of, nah, my tires only at 10, don't really need to do too much. But this really does help out other drivers who are trying, I presume, extend their tires, like maybe Esteban Ocon. If he can go one stop, ultras, and then supers, holy hell, he's done really good. But yes, this will be now probably a very, very interesting Grand Prix, and Raikkonen on his 2-stop. No. Yes, alright. Kept my delta all nice and tidy. And everybody aboards into the pit, so we will be in 2nd place. Raikkonen, you should pit. It would be smart. Oh dear, I don't want to get no. I cannot get I'm falling back too far. No shit. No actual fuck. No, for fuck's sake, I'm gonna get it falling back too far. I've actually gone purple through the undercell, for fuck's sake. No, there's no point in retrying it, so hell. So now we have a drive-through penalty. Oh, don't give me a second one. If the game gives me a bloody second one, I'll be pissed off. I got purple through the 2nd sector. No, I swear the safety car is trying to give me more penalties by the minute. I'm in 10 car lengths, you prick. No, oh for fuck's sake, I'm gonna get a second one. No, I bloody caught. Yes, that would have been pissed me off. Well, I've already got a drive-through penalty. Might as well just serve it. Oh dear. That's retarded. And for fuck's sake, Raikkonen will pit this lap, and that's gonna push me out. It's gonna push me in the ass, isn't it? Oh hell. We've been screwed for the Singapore Grand Prix because of a stupid fucking FIA. Oh shit. Well, I was on for a good one. Oh dear. Hopefully Raikkonen, at least. Raikkonen or what? Hope he doesn't pit now, because that would piss me off. The gap at this point could be brought back to 12 seconds. Why did I say 12 seconds? The championship league could be brought back to 12 points if Hamilton manages to win. Wait, does that mean... No, yeah. That would have been stupid, wouldn't it? Shouldn't everyone get it falling too far back? No, apparently just me. Shouldn't everyone? Because they were all falling way too far behind me. Alright then. Off. check something here. Well, let's continue. Oh, for God's sake. Set the one on corners only. It's very nice under the safety car. There's just nothing that goes on, which is fun. Jeez, I will be. What's my regional position? Still 14th. That is outrageous. This is gonna hurt that drive-through penalty because of the bloody safety car. Everyone should get drive-through penalties except for Raikkonen, really, because I swear to God, this safety car's actually in this lap. Oh, that's nice. Right, Retrez, I'm gonna have to gun it here off the start. Oh dear, Raikkonen, stop backing up the pack, you. Oh, for fuck's sake, Raikkonen, hurry up. Finally we can go. I'm going to have to push as hard as I can on this lap, trying to... Oh dear. I'm going to push as hard as hell on this lap, trying to get my biggest gap. I'm in my region between 16th, so at the end of the day, it's probably only going to be fringe points. Purple to the first sector. Yes, that is very nice. I'll just do it when it tells me to place my drive-through. I want to do the drive-through on the last lap of what I have to do the drive-through with, because, or maybe I should try and risk it and just try and get the penalty of whatever it gives me for doing a for not doing a drive-through. It's probably disqualification, so I should take the drive-through. But yeah. So, alright, 2 laps. I'll serve it on lap 20. Will, I was probably going to say, serve it this or next lap. So I'll serve it next lap. Yep, that's the rule. That's the golden rule. in Benjamin Daly on one of the videos. That must be an absolute. I know it's not really him because it's not a capital T, but yeah. And I'm not that stupid. I'm really not. But I do want to check just in case. For some odd reason. I knew I was right. I know I'm an absolute legend when it comes to this stuff. Regional position's 12, so I mean I'm not doing too bad under the circumstances. Oh, that sucks. And now for some odd reason I feel like Raikkonen is still gonna win. I mean Hamilton has to pit again because he's on another set of ultra softs. Which in hindsight is it? Oh, he's pitted again. Pascal Wehrlein, 11th place. That must be Jolyon Palmer. 10th place. What a legend. Do I have to send my drive through this lap? Last year. I think I do. Yep, gotta serve it this lap. Yep. Box lap. How are we doing, sir? We're stuck in the lane when we head in the pits. Very, very, very not fun circumstances, let's be honest. Ah, dear. Oh, Raikkonen's actually followed me in. Oh, Esteban Ocon, I think genuinely leads the race. Regional position going to be 8th, so 9th. Right, let's push now. Let's chuck it up the rich revs. See what we can go for here. And you gotta be bloody joking me. There's gonna be intermediate conditions in 5 minutes. Well, in these last, since the safety car really, it's just been a dreadful Grand Prix, and now the next baddest thing is going to happen. Jolyon Palmer is in 7th place. The Force Indias genuinely, yeah, I think that's the right word, lead the race with Esteban Ocon in the lead. If he can stretch out the tyres, he, in the intermediate conditions which will be hitting us, Ocon will be leading the Grand Prix with presumably about 8 laps to go on intermediate tyres. This could be Ocon's day here. Depends if Vettel decides to do something with him, which I hope doesn't happen. If Ocon wins, holy hell, that'll be very interesting. To be opposite, I want Hamilton to win, which is what I'm banking on, considering I've upgraded the Mercedes so well that now it's boss and everything. Aerodynamics, chassis. Yes. And this will be now a very interesting Grand Prix. And this is a very tough circuit to try and make some overtakes. So Esteban Ocon Vettel's overtaken him. Well, that's the fantastic race we wanted out the window now. So let's just. That is absolutely fantastic because he's the guy ahead of us is Lance Stroll, who's actually having a pretty nice day in 8th place, considering he's now does have a problem with his car. I don't care that I'm low on fuel, I'll just save the fuel when I get to the intermediates. I'll just send this dude about. Alright. Yes, this will be now probably one of the most interesting Grand Prix you will ever see. We could potentially have a Jolyon Palmer 7th place. And yeah, Vettel's won the Grand Prix because he's. But I can't. A double Force India podium, that would be just majestic. They can do it on their days, the Force Indias can. I think I can catch Jolyon in lean revs. And the car in front, which I do believe is Fiat. Might be Sainz. Might be even Ricciardo for some reason. It's Kevin Magnussen. But a double Force India podium, can you imagine that? I do see one of them ending up on the podium there. And now I'm really excited for one of them to end up on the podium for some reason. So how would this affect me in the driver's title? Quite substantially. I'd give away 8 valuable championship points to Lewis Hamilton. Maybe you're deaf. Right, so rain is almost inevitable. I didn't even check the actual race, like, forecast. I didn't know that there was rain coming, but yeah. Vettel continues to set new fastest laps. I don't want to concede any championship points to my main rival Lewis Hamilton. If we can get 6th today, I reckon we won't concede too much if he wins. By that I mean about 17 points, which is just about a 20-point gap, but I reckon I can maintain that. Man, if I had not got that drive-through, I would have been storming ahead. But unfortunately, the FIA is just that person, that type. But yes. So rain will definitely be coming. I'm not sure if anybody will pit for intermediates. I certainly would. Oh, I forgot about double stacking. Oh, for God's sake. I've completely forgot about that. So it actually wouldn't cost me too much, I mean. It'd only probably cost me about a tenth with Hamilton pitted. Vettel's made a pit stop. Does that put the Force Indias up until the one? No, this cannot be true. This cannot be true. A Force India. Lewis Hamilton has had a DNF. Well, well, well. What's happened here? Oh dear, I really want to see the overtake. Oh, wait, this is Ocon, so obviously not going to be an overtake. Hamilton's sizing up. Well, I don't know what word it is, but he's. What's happened here? He's. Oh dear, that is destroyed Hamilton's race. And now the top 6 is going to be a Force India 1-2. Perez leading the way with Esther. Oh dear, we are going to have a Force India 1-2. Holy. Oh, okay, we got a virtual. We had a real safety car. Holy crap. Well, we've got a Ferrari to fight off now, so this will be very fun. And that's a record-breaking Jolly and Palmer in 5th place. That's got to be oh dear, if the rain comes now. I don't think we're going to be switching to the intermediates, but oh, I want to see a Force India 1-2 so bad now. Man, the new patch has really aided the Force Indias. And for some strange reason, I feel like Esteban Ocon's going to pit. But he doesn't do so. Sergio Perez is getting away. This could be the upset of the season. If Sergio Perez can, or one of the Force Indies can snag one. What a majestic patch this would be for F1 2017. And there's Jolie and Palmer sitting up in 5th place. This must be one of the best races you will ever see in Formula 1. Jolie and Palmer, 5th place. A Force India 1-2. Most of the championship leaders having absolutely shocking days, mainly with me having a terrible FIA decision. Yeah, Raikkonen pitting again. That man Vettel pitting only just a couple laps ago. The Mercedes team bottling it with Hamilton, like wow. It's only really time for intermediates if DRS is disabled. Just is. Jolly and Palmer at the maximum will get 7th place, which is just amazing to see. Oh dear. Sergio Perez has absolutely destroyed it. Getting away from that man, Esteban Ocon. Really closing up here to Jolie and Palmer. I don't believe there was any damage to my front end plate. No, it was not. DRS is available still. Chuck it up. We don't actually need rich reds. We're just gonna stick it behind Jolien and make a move here on that lovely looking banana car. And essentially, oh dear, really bucketing it down now. So Palmer, you've taken 6th place. He's probably going to take away 7th today. What a performance from Jolien. I'm actually really interested now. Yep, still a Force India 1-2. Perez is going to pull off the 1 stop. And Perez, I mean, I won't talk for the next 10 seconds while I get my words all ready. Is a Force India 1-2 with Esteban Ocon pulling off the 1 stop. There we go. And Kevin Magnussen is in 4th place. Wow. I mean, that was convenient, wasn't it? So the Ferrari boys. It's time for Inters. Yeah. Currently driving a boat out here in Singapore. It's very difficult on these soft tyres. Just gotta tough it out. We'll see what everyone else does and then we'll make the call. Yeah, big loss at the back end there. It was very difficult. And yes, nobody has decided to take the pit entry. DRS has been disabled here. On lap 30 of 31, you just cannot pit. Unless, of course, you're Pascal Verlaine, when you're actually in last place. Wait, how the hell have we only ended up with 17 runners? How has this managed itself? Well, these three have retired. Oh, that's interesting. Daniel Ricciardo not gonna score any points today. Force India still 1-2. Out in front of the pack, which is absolutely fantastic for them. Is that Kevin Magnussen up there? Is that Magnussen I see? I do believe it is. In fact, this is... we could potentially still finish on the podium somehow. We're braving it out here on dry Pirelli tyres. We actually do have pretty good pace here compared to the train ahead. Oh dear. Jolien's been bottling it. Oh, I need to get my bloody English right. Bottling it here. The last stage of the Singapore Grand Prix. Ocon still holding down second place. Will be, oh dear, it doesn't look like anybody's going to be able to get past anyone except for me. Going for a move on Kevin Magnussen, the Haas. Getting overtaken. We still could have a shot here at second place. To be all Pacific, I'm going for a move here on Max Verstappen if I can. Being a late breaker. We've done it, and we're back onto the podium somehow. This has been... really, the race has been turned on its head in the second half. First, me getting a ridiculous drive-through penalty. A Force India. Probably going to end... a Force India 1-2 is probably what it's going to end up being. Just let me check for any penalties. No, alright. And to end the race on tight track, this is going to be monumental Singapore Grand Prix. Only for, well, everyone pretty much. But Sergio Perez, as he exits the final corner, wins the Singapore Grand Prix. And this will be, I believe, one of the first Force Indy 1-2s. I'm not too fantastic with my F1 history, but Ocon finishes second place, and we have finished P3. I just need to get my cockpit cam. It says P4 on the cockpit. Yeah.
An incredible win for Force India. A brilliant performance.
Yes, it is.
And I have to wonder,
Sergio Perez wins the Grand Prix.
Without a doubt, the safety car changed everything today.
Yes, it really
The key
did,
to their
didn't it?
success was keeping calm and reacting to the situation quickly. We've seen teams in the past throw away wins because they were too hesitant.
Kevin
But here,
Magnussen,
they were
5th
decisive,
place.
and
It's
that's
not too
allowed them to
shabby.
take the advantage.
it's time to present the top drivers with their trophies for today's Grand Prix. And there are a lot of people in the paddock very happy with this result. It's Force India on the top step.
A 1-2
And
fun.
after this round of the World Championship,
What a
here's how
majestic
things
result.
look in the drivers' table.
I believe that was
Current
Jolien's
points leader
first
extends their lead
points.
at the championship after a very good result here
Yeah, we
today.
extend our lead out to
Now I'd like to ask
52
you,
points.
Anthony Davidson, who was
Very
your driver
helpful.
of the day?
Difficult call, but I'd say Lance Stroll. He was committed the entire race, and it's paid off with the result.
And now let's take a look at the constructors' standings.
Yes, that was a very, very interesting Grand Prix. Yes, and I'll be purchasing the major upgrade to the car